Testing, testes, 1, 2, 3. Alright, you ready?
Start?
Yeah, that's the start. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Heard It Through the Grapevine with me, Robert Crawford.
And me, Olivia Hobson.
That's good, because then I don't say co-host or host or whatever.
Okay.
So today we're actually in a different room to our normal recording studio. We're having our own very little reshuffle. It's a joke.
We're only next door.
Yeah, well, you don't have to tell them that. I was doing a joke, a political joke.
Sorry.
Because it's a reshuffle's happening today in the cabinet.
I didn't know that.
In someone's cabinet. There's a cabinet that they're moving plates around or something.
Okay, anyway.
Cool, good. So that joke went well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright. I've had an alright week.
Yeah?
It's been a bit stressful actually.
Oh no, why?
So as you know, on Saturday I decided to cut my own fringe.
Oh yes, yeah. So Liv is now sporting very much blonde hair when you were, I'd say mousy brown before?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm happy with the colour because I've always liked being blonde.
What the fuck is that noise? Right, I'm going to turn the
Is it like
AC
the
on.
aircon? Do you reckon it could be next door though? Because these walls must be really thin.
That's from up there. Oh well, there's a ticking.
Okay.
Maybe that'll make us talk quicker. Anyway, yeah, so you've had a stressful week.
Yeah, so I had my hair done on Saturday. I've gone back to my blonde colour that I love. I got a little bit excited after my hairdresser left my house.
So you have a hairdresser that goes to your house. Is that
I've only
normal
recently
practice?
started using her. No, I used to
Okay.
go to a salon.
Okay.
And then I found this girl. She's really good. She actually comes to your house.
Do you want to give her a little plug?
Her Instagram is Colour by Kayla. She's really good.
I believe there's an at before that. So at Colour by Kayla.
I think it's actually colour_by_Kayla.
Well, underscore the symbol or the word? Because
The word.
okay, fine. We just need to know because when
okay.
advertisers come to us, it needs to be a clear and concise message. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, so she actually asked me if I wanted a haircut and I said no. Like she
Yeah.
would have cut it for me. And then I was so happy with the colour when she left. Sort of ran up to my room and I was like, fuck, I'm so happy with it. I was like sending pictures to people. And then I got a bit excited and decided to cut myself a fringe. Because I thought, I just want to switch it up even more. Like, it's such a shock, but if I get a fringe, that'll be even more of a shock.
Yeah.
And basically, I fucked it up really bad. So yeah, I've just been. Oh, it stopped.
Yeah, it's good.
I've just been coping with that all week.
I think it was good. You showed me on Monday the fringe.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like one half a lot
Yeah,
longer
one side's
than
a
the
lot
other.
longer. Yeah.
So how did you do it that you only got one half, one length and one half the other?
So the shorter side's the bad side. So basically, I grabbed a clump of hair and I was like, obviously in my head I was like, cut it bit by bit. 'Cause you don't want if you cut too much, you're fucked.
Yeah.
And it was like something out of a cartoon. It was like I just tripped while I did it, and it was like whoa. And then look in the mirror and it's really short, and I was like fuck. And then I could have cut the other side the same length, but it's fucked. So I was like, I don't want to fuck both sides.
So now you don't have a fringe.
Yeah, they're just different side lengths fringe on each side of my head.
Nice, well done.
Yeah.
My weekend was my week was a bit stressful. I've been labelled a snowflake online by Watford fans, or a few Watford
By your
fans.
own?
By my own fans. Basically, I went to Brighton away, and there were some knobheads doing some knobheadery, doing gestures to the home fans. How would you describe that for audio? The swan neck. In basketball, they call it the swan neck.
It's kind of like a flick of the wrist.
The flick of the wrist, right? Which is, I thought quite homophobic, right?
Well, it is, yeah.
It is, right? And so I said that. I posted under a picture saying, Watford said, great support today. I was like, yeah, a few dickheads took it too far and were a bit homophobic. And then I've got so much abuse from saying that. Like, I'm the problem in football. And one said, who cares?
Did you know that person?
No, they're just random.
Because you
He's
posted
from
that,
Hemel, actually.
and
so.
I thought you that was like your mate, and I was like, oh, that's funny. But it's actually even more funny that you don't know that person.
I don't know that person. He's a personal trainer from Hemel. So, yeah, he's probably thick. So it's fine.
Oh, you can't say that.
Why?
You can't stereotype like that.
Yeah, but, I mean, everyone on Love Island's a personal trainer.
Yeah, I guess
so. If you give me that fucking...
They're not all thick, though.
They are quite thick. If you are a personal trainer and you have an IQ over 90, please get in touch.
Okay, I don't know my IQ.
Neither do I, but I imagine it's probably better than most personal trainers.
Okay, fair enough.
And that's why I will never get fit. That's why I'm a fat slob. And anyway, so another one called me a snowflake, which I actually thought, I've never been called that before.
It's quite funny.
It's quite great because
what does that mean though? Like,
I'm delicate. I think because I didn't realise people actually use that term. I thought it was like a term that, you know, Piers Morgan came up with once, and then loads of right-wing knobheads have latched onto it. But he actually used it, which is quite funny.
That's what I guess it would mean. But yeah, I didn't realise that was a word.
It's like the term "was up." You know, that was good in the 90s.
Right,
I didn't realise people still use that, but he did. And then another one said, "If you don't like it, you should probably stay away from football games," as if that's a
it's your fault. Request. It's your fault for going to the football game.
Yeah, it's my fault. To be fair, that is really my fault. But what really annoyed me is that it wasn't so much the homophobia, which is terrible, but it's everywhere on like Instagram. You look at like little football things, there's always someone saying the F word or something like that, and I'm just like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's just, there's just some weird people online, and what really makes me laugh is that they don't know that that's going to be on there forever, right?
Yeah.
So that's going to, you siding with homophobic people and horrible fans is on there forever.
Yeah.
That's what people don't understand. So good luck to you all.
Because I guess they are trying to clamp down on the racism, aren't they?
Yeah, that's the thing. They're clamping down on racism. So it's the same fans that say that... Because Watford are a community club. Like, that's our thing. Yeah. We're a family club. We're not Millwall. We've never had a thing where we're like thugs, violent, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's just creeping in. Every time I go to away games, it's that element of creeping in. Because, annoying, I think it is something to do with, you know, wider society and that. But a lot of them are on cocaine. You can tell they're on cocaine when they go to football games.
Yeah.
And it just brings out the worst in everyone. Especially when you're so angry.
Brave.
Because everyone's like, I was shouting and swearing and whatever. But there's a limit to that. And then if you're off your face and whatever.
It's because they're clamping down on the racism, but there's more black players than there are gay players.
Yeah.
So it's like an awkward... Like, they need to obviously clamp down on it.
Yeah.
But it's not as, like, in-your-face offensive.
What made me laugh is that we celebrate and revere Elton John. He saved Watford football club.
Yeah.
And then you've got the...
He's like a massive part of it.
I'm just like, you just don't know the club. You have no idea what you're doing.
Think about how he'd feel.
Yeah, exactly. Think about Elton.
Yeah.
Or Reginald. But yeah, that was... so that week, so the start of this week, I was like... Start getting into little, you know, arguments online.
You got a bit upset.
Yeah, I was a bit annoyed. And then on the tube in, I went back at someone and started being like, whatever, blah. And then luckily my signal cut out. And then I had 2 minutes to think about it. And I just went, oh, fuck it, it's not worth it. And just deleted it and just ignored it.
That's always better.
I think they need to put a button on Twitter or anything that gives you a 2 minutes, are you sure, for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you just go, oh, yeah, actually, I don't actually care.
Yeah, because what's WhatsApp? WhatsApp's 7 minutes now, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, you can delete a message after 7
within
minutes.
7. Oh, right.
But it says it still gives the person a message, but it just says this message was deleted.
Oh, right.
So they know you said something that you deleted, but they don't know what you said.
Yeah, that's even better.
It's
toys with people. So yeah, that was my weekend. Still spent time with my dad, so that was all right. Pretty good.
Oh, nice.
And then pissing it down for the rest of the weekend, right?
Oh yeah, there was Storm Ciara.
Storm Ciara. Ciara. Ciara.
Ciara.
Was it?
Ciara is the singer.
Yeah, she did the Cookies one.
Yeah. She did like 1-2 step.
That's good as well. I remember that song because for a brief 3-week period, I used to do.
Sierra.
I love Sierra, and I used to do. I didn't used to. I went along with a friend who was into it, but I did
Please
like
say
some
dance club.
Yeah. My next door neighbour liked it, right?
Street dance.
Yeah. Right, at Bushy Grove, and yeah, I mean, I only went 2 or 3 times, but
Was that the song?
yeah, look, the music
That's so
to that.
funny.
The yeah, was it 1-2 step or the Cookies one? I think one of them, or if it's the same song.
1-2
I don't
step
know.
was like a classic. Like
Love
1-2
it
step.
when you 1-2 step.
1-2 steps in the credits of Step Up.
Oh yeah.
It's that type of thing.
Yeah, I think it was very much that era of Step
Yeah.
Up.
Yeah, where it's like really cool to dance like that, even though you obviously dance nothing like that.
Oh God, you see me on a night out now.
I don't know if
I'm
I've seen you
busting out.
dance.
Oh, come on.
I don't think I have.
Tell you what, when these snake hips start going,
Snake
step
hips.
away.
Is that what they call
Hey?
them?
Well, I don't know. I don't know, mate. I just do it.
It
I
just
don't-
happens.
It just happens, baby. When that rhythm gets into me, I think back and I think, what would dance club do? And I do it. And I break it down.
Especially when you hear that song.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I can
2,
imagine
3,
that
4.
song coming on a work day and you having a proper David Brent moment. Where you
Yeah.
just break out into this routine dance.
Hopefully in the away day this year that comes on. I might request it. Come on. Oh, yeah. So.
Oh, I
yeah,
really wasn't
that's-
expecting that.
No, neither did I.
That made me really happy.
Yeah, it was a weird time.
I never did dance at school. I did like the house dance competition with my friends, but
Right.
yeah.
Because I don't get me wrong, but isn't it a pastime of girls just to make up dance routines of things when they're kids?
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, okay, fine. You did that.
But me and my friends, it was more like one of us would fall over and then
Good.
like on purpose,
Right.
and that would be the video. Like it wouldn't be a serious thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. That's good. That's good. So tomorrow, big day for everyone around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Valentine's Day. What are your plans?
I'm going to Edinburgh on the train.
This is the first I've heard of this. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. That's why we moved it the day before. Okay. Well, nice. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I've got a nice dinner booked
Yeah.
with Toby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be a bit awkward then if you said someone else. So I might have fucked up this year because I thought I was going back to my mum and dad's tomorrow, but I'm not now.
When
because
did
of the storm.
when did these plans change?
Yesterday.
Oh, so quite late notice.
Yeah, and last year actually.
Oh, there's Storm
Storm Desmond or
Dennis.
Derek. Starts with a D.
Dennis, I think.
Dennis. Storm Dennis.
I think so.
He really will be a menace.
Desmond
Tutu.
Desmond the Moon Bear.
What?
Oh, I really wish you got that.
No.
Nah, don't worry.
No. It's
I'll show you
pathetic.
later.
Okay. So yeah, I thought I was going to get away with it, but I don't know what to do now. You told me you saved me last year actually. I got flowers last year.
Yeah, I told you to get them just in case.
Yeah, and
What
yeah,
flowers
I'm
did you
tired.
get? Do you remember?
some, I think tulips.
Does she have like a
Georgia
favourite
likes
flower?
likes tulips. Yeah, she doesn't like what are the ones you get at Pizza Express? Gerberas, something like that.
I don't know.
Anyway, she don't like them, so
Okay,
that's
yeah.
it. But I'll just get her some shit from a garage.
You just admitted that now.
I know, but she won't listen to this. It's fine.
Oh, okay, fine.
She never listens to anything I do.
Yeah, I actually haven't got anything. I got a card.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a card today. I think I'm gonna buy one just in case.
Do I do a card or do I write her a heartfelt letter?
Or are you actually gonna write her a heartfelt letter?
Well, I could do a riddle or like a rhyme.
You could do that in a card
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that's true.
instead of just doing a piece of paper.
Okay. Okay. I definitely won't be sending her flowers to her work because I did that once. And so I thought it was a really nice thing.
Yeah.
Spent loads of money on
Yeah,
it.
Toby's done that to me a couple of times.
Yeah, and she nearly broke up with me because I did that.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
she fucking hated it.
I guess it's like it's a bit embarrassing.
It was the first Valentine's we've been together. So yeah, it was a lot. It was on a Friday last time. So yeah, 7 years ago.
Right, yeah.
And I sent it, and it was this big bouquet. She texted me, and I was like, "Oh, here we go." She'll be
Here we
saying,
go,
"Thank
lads."
you so much." Oi, boys, turn the music down.
Getting lucky
Here
tonight.
it is. We've got a text. Don't you ever fucking do that again. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever had to my fucking work. What, are you a fucking idiot?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it did not go to plan. Did not
I
go
guess
to
it's
plan.
like it's quite an awkward thing to accept them. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, oh thanks, like, and then everyone makes a fuss. But
She had only just started there as well, like 6 months before.
yeah, but then when I see someone get flowers, I'm like, oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think,
It
oh my
is
god,
cute,
how
right?
embarrassing for them.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh, that's really nice that
Fuck
their
it, I'm going
boyfriend
to send her
did that.
flowers tomorrow.
I think you should just for the lols.
But yeah, that's a bad Valentine's Day that we had. Don't know what we're going to do then. Probably a Chinese.
You're gonna order a
Ask
Chinese.
his name. Someone order a Chinese. Right, shall we get down to the business?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, we need to say a few things before we do. We have an American listener. Hello, American listener.
Welcome.
Welcome to Britain. Welcome to the aural pleasures
What?
of us.
That's if we haven't offended them though.
Yeah, I did call all Americans fat in the first episode within 10 minutes. And I've
I
called,
don't remember that.
imagine if he's an American personal trainer. That'll be bad.
Who supports Watford?
Who supports Watford and is homophobic. He's homophobic. And if you are a fucking American PT who's homophobic and supports Watford, welcome. Because all are welcome at this church. Okay, I'm trying to be more accepting, like Joaquin Phoenix said. So, you know, whatever. So we have a couple more vines, don't we?
Yeah.
So, shall I go first?
Or
Or do you want to go first?
you go first.
Okay.
Do you reckon we should alternate?
Well,
But I don't know who went first last
I think
week.
you went
so-
first last week.
Oh, okay,
so-
yeah, you go first then.
Okay, I'll go first. We should have really worked this out before. The thing. So my vine, I thought long and hard about this because I didn't want to just do really good vines because there are a lot of middling to rubbish vines.
Yeah.
Right? So this one is, I think, on the cusp of bad and good. It's one that might split opinion. So I couldn't get any info on this guy, but it's a vine of a man who goes, how a fish drinks water, right?
Yeah.
He goes, it's got an accent, but I don't know whether to do the accent because
Okay.
it's a foreign accent.
Nah, go for it.
It's like, right, okay. He goes, this is how this is how a fish drinks water. Right?
This is how a fish drinks water, like this.
And then he makes this face and he sticks his tongue out and then drinks water
And then he's like just slurring.
and then he slurs it and then he looks at the camera with the thing. And I think it's okay. It's a bit shit actually.
I think it's funnier you explaining what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm laughing at that, but I watched the Vine today and I didn't find it funny.
No, it's not good, is it?
And when you explained the Vine to me, I thought I would find it funny.
Yeah, because I thought it was right up your street.
Yeah, so it's silly.
It's silly, but what I don't like, I don't know why I don't like it. It's something in me doesn't like it, and it's not because he's black.
He's not.
What?
Is he?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think so.
I don't remember.
What do you mean?
I
You don't see colour?
didn't remember.
I don't see rays, so it's fine.
I'm not going to spend my life being a colour.
Whoa!
Do you know what song that's from?
Yes,
Go on.
it is from Redeemed Paedophile not really redeemed because he's dead. Paedophile and entertainer Michael Jackson. Mm-hmm. It's called
Oh, come on.
Black and White.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice one. Yeah, well done. Oh, come on. Yeah, so that's my Vine. How would you rate that?
I don't find it funny.
Okay.
I think
it is redeemable though, because the man's quite sweet, is what I'd say. He seems like a really sweet guy.
and it's a harmless joke.
It's a harmless joke. Yeah, and I think it's less bad than the. We've discussed this, and we'll have to go in depth on these. But you know, the couples, the singing, the cringy families.
Yeah.
Once people get big on Vine, they all started making videos together. That was fucking shit.
But I think with a Vine, you can still tell when someone's trying quite hard. And I think this one, you can tell he's trying quite hard.
Maybe it's just not natural.
Like he's doing something, he's doing something where he's like trying to be really funny.
Right.
Like he's not pulling it off, that it's like...
Yeah, he hasn't... Do you think it's because he hasn't fully gone for it? No, but he has gone for it. I think it's not as bad as what Vines can be.
Yeah. No, but I'd still reckon I'd rate it like a 4. Between a 4 and a 5. I'll say 4.5.
I did say in my notes no higher than a 5 out of 10. I thought this would get so 4.5.
Yeah, I reckon 4. Maybe 4.5. 4.5 at a push.
Right, I'm going to have to lock you in 3, 2, 1.
4.
4. You even put 4 on your fingers. 4. Just in case your mouth wide.
4.
4. Please look at the hand, because the mouth is bullshit. Right, okay, well, that's 4 out of 10. Guys, don't watch that one. Is that that can be the recommendation?
It's a waste of time, really.
Yeah, don't. I will put the link in the thing so you can see and make
yeah.
your own mind up. But well, let's yeah. Don't. What's your one?
Don't click on the link.
Do not click on that link. I have so many viruses on any computer of mine. It could transfer. Is that how it works?
What? Don't click on the link. Like this is bringing loads of memories back to you about clicking on all these
dodgy links. Yeah.
Viruses. Okay, my Vine.
Yep.
I was torn between 2 Vines today, but I'm going to go with the one that I thought of a few days ago.
Okay, that's stuck with you.
Yeah. You'll definitely know it, I think.
Okay.
It's basically, there's a couple versions of it.
Mm-hmm.
The first version, and it's funny because we were actually talking about the album Channel Orange yesterday.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I know the one. I'm with you right away.
And you've got an orange with you right now,
yes.
which is even weirder.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, I haven't eaten yet today. But carry on, Liv.
So this guy, it sounds like a little kid, but you don't see his face.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. Actually, so my voice went very strange there, but another thing that happened at Brighton that made the day okay, like, wasn't great, but okay, was someone was shouting, going, "Fuck's sake, DD," and as he said it, he went, "Woo!" like that, and it was really funny.
It makes me so happy.
Yeah, it was like, "Fuck you, bitch." Anyway, carry on.
So yeah, I'm assuming it's a little kid. He's tied a little bit of string around a potato, quite a big potato as well. I was looking at the size of it.
What kind?
Like,
would you say King Edward? Would you say?
Oh, I don't know my potatoes.
Or is it Maris Piper?
But it's definitely big enough to be a jacket.
Okay, good. Right, okay.
So he's tied it to the fan in his room on the ceiling, and then it's just flying around, and he's like, "A potato flew around," and he carries on singing it, and that's the end of the Vine, just him singing.
A potato flew around my room before you came, excuse.
But then there's a newer one made of a man. It's a man singing this one.
Right.
Same thing, tied the potato to the fan, and then he's singing it.
Yeah.
And then it cuts halfway, like I just sung there, it cuts there, and then it goes to where the fan's going really fast, and the potato's like flying around the room really fast. And there's about 3-4 people in the room screaming. You can't see the people. But there's definitely more than one person screaming. Have you
Right.
seen that one?
I've seen both. Yeah.
I think the other one's, the latter one is my favourite one.
The screaming one.
A potato flew around my room before you came.
There is
But
something good
the
about
first one is the OG one.
Yeah, you have to pay homage to that one. But there is something about Vines, a good amount of Vines that with the cut out screams.
The
just
cut out is
random.
perfect.
Yeah, it's like there's one that I'm sure we'll get to later on in the series, but that is bliss.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is good.
There's also a
That is
burrito
good.
one.
Burrito.
There's a burrito one
A
I've never
burrito
seen.
flew around my room.
Yeah, and it's like a guy with a Mexican moustache on.
Right. Oh, is he? He's the guy who, yeah, he's Hispanic, isn't he?
I
And he
think his name's
always-
David Lopez. I think I saw that on the Vine.
Yeah.
And he's like lying on the floor and he's like singing it in a Mexican accent.
Right. Yeah, again, singing.
It's
It's
quite
also-
funny, but it's like
Quite funny, but it's always
he's
the
stolen
joke's
it
been
off
done.
someone, yeah.
The joke's been done. There's no original thought there. But the original potato. So I'm going to score both. Am I allowed to score both?
both the potatoes, yeah.
Both the potatoes.
Yeah.
So. A potato flew around my room. I think that's quite an innocent one. I
And
think
again,
it's
very silly.
silly.
I like silly.
silly, very cultural. You know, it's up with
Because
the
the
zeitgeist.
song genuinely sounds like he says potato.
Yeah, it's a
was-
tornado.
It's
in the
tornado,
song.
yeah.
So I'm going to give that the original one probably a 7
Okay.
because it's
Yeah,
pure,
yeah.
right? It's the driven snow.
Yeah.
And then there's ones with the screams because the screams take it up a notch. I'm going to say 7.5 because it's really the same Vine.
Yeah.
But then there's screams, so that's good.
I really like the second one.
Everything's better with the screen. So yeah, those are my scores: 7 and a 7.5.
Because don't you ever think in a Vine where they're screaming, you're like, do people in like next door hear that?
Yeah,
Or when they're in public, you're like, how are they brave enough to do that in public?
yeah.
I think
always
that's what
that.
I love about a screaming Vine. Because I'm like, that's quite brave to just scream.
It's the balls on the guys
Yeah.
screaming. Yeah. I well, as you know, listeners, I used to do screams on my Samsung flip phone way back when. So obviously, a scream does resonate with me quite strongly. What was I going to say? I was going to say something.
So mine's 7 and 7.5.
7.5. On the scream though, most of the time I watch Vines when I'm about to go to sleep.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, that's just my deal. And there are ones where it's not just screams. Screams are fine, but it's when they distort the music so it sounds like the speaker's about to blow that really are just like, oh, that's too much.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes they're funny, but sometimes it's too much.
Yeah.
But this scream one, bloody love it. 7.5.
Because randomly there's like 5 people there.
Yeah, who you didn't expect.
And you can't see anyone. And it makes you feel like they're all sitting right in the corner
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
room, curled up against each other screaming. That's what's funny about it.
Okay, so it's the sheer terror of the moment.
I think that's fair scoring.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
You're welcome.
So, any other stuff you want to talk about?
Trying to think.
Maybe I'll tap on the bonus episode on the end of this.
The thing I'm scared about that is I called my mate a pussy. And I think he'll actually be offended. But me and him aren't talking at the moment.
Oh, well, then he won't
Falling
listen.
out. So I'm like, well, yeah, he doesn't know about it.
Right,
Yeah, I don't know. I think he'll find it funny. I think.
fine.
Fuck
Well, I
it,
definitely
whatever.
will add it onto the end of this episode then.
It's a
if we've
good
spoken
time,
about it.
yeah, because we're not speaking.
Yeah, that's perfect.
We've
Then.
fallen out,
You'll never
unfortunately.
understand. If you are listening, thank you for listening. Subscribe, spread the love. We are actually, after this episode, going to be actually advertising it, so the world will know.
Yeah, nice. Promoting
Yeah,
it.
yeah. We'll make some shit. We'll make Instagram and stuff. Follow us on Instagram.
If you can find one.
If I can find, yeah, I guess
Like if we have made one by
Oh,
then.
right, yeah. Twitter? Should we be on Twitter?
I don't use Twitter that much.
Neither do I. But I feel like we should probably have it.
I think we could get that later.
Okay.
If we actually need one.
Because I know how to use Instagram. Let's have Instagram.
I love Instagram.
Okay, fine. We'll have to put pictures up there. Can't just be lurkers.
Yeah.
Do we just do pictures as a thing?
Just post vines, I guess.
Oh no, I don't want to have to do that because then we become part of the problem.
Part of what problem?
I don't know.
What?
I don't really know. I don't know how to post videos on it that aren't your videos.
Well, you can just probably record it on your phone and then crop it.
Right, okay. Right, well we'll do that then. Thank you for listening. We'll be back next week and we'll hear all about your romantic trip to Edinburgh
Yep.
and my romantic Chinese.
Lovely.
Okay. Bye everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
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 Hello again everyone. We've just finished recording and I've noticed something. Olivia, do you want to explain to the listeners something?
Okay, I'm wearing a pair of trousers.
Okay.
They're-
Which is not the news.
No.
I just want to stress that
Wearing
you
a pair of
normally do
trousers.
wear trousers.
I would normally wear jeans actually.
Oh, okay. Well,
Would you say this is tweed?
I'd say it's a tweed-esque. I'd say it's tweed.
Style trousers.
Yeah, they actually.
Brown.
May I
Yeah.
touch? I'm going to touch for the listeners. I'm touching the shin, the least sexy part of anyone. Yeah, that's just normal. If we could try. Sorry, if I can just get. It's picked up there. That's just a normal trouser, but with a tweed pattern.
Yeah, pretty cheap. Got a New Look sale for £12.
Nice. You used to work at New Look, didn't you?
Yeah, when I was 16. Yeah.
Do they still remember you?
No, but I left on really bad terms.
Oh.
So I couldn't go in the Watford New Look for about 2 years.
Oh no, why?
I stormed out and was like, I quit.
Yes!
I know.
That's such a good move. Everyone wants to do it. Right, explain.
Basically, so I worked there when I was 16 and 17.
Right, yep.
Guess how much I got paid?
What, a year or a week?
An hour.
An hour.
What was your first job?
My first job was I cleaned at my school after school every day. Right? Right. It was a fucking good job.
What the fuck? Who got you that job?
It was a thing that kids used to do at my school, right?
What, so there were like a handful of you that did it?
Yeah, there were about 10 of us. And it was 2 hours after school every day, which was really... you could only do it at sixth form.
Were they like your mates?
Yeah, but it was really annoying. So me and my mate Chris used to do the art block, which was a blessing and a curse, because obviously art is very messy, but also art's very messy, so they'll never know if you haven't washed anything.
Yeah, like if there's paint on the table, you don't have to scrub it off, do you?
Paint on the table, it's art. Get a grip. So yeah, that's my first job, and I think I got paid 200 quid a month, but I only worked 2 hours.
So 2 hours a week.
No, 2 hours. So it would be 10 hours a week. You do it every day.
Oh, it was every day.
Every day after school, yeah.
Okay, let's try.
Which was an absolute nightmare in sixth form, because I used to always have free periods at the end of the day, so I could go home.
Yeah.
But I had to wait to do cleaning.
I'm trying to work this out. So you do 10 hours a week.
10 hours a week.
4 weeks in a month. So you do 40 hours a month, and you got paid 200 quid for that.
Oh, it might have been more. No,
let's work that out.
Or 250, 270 or something like that.
That's if you got paid 200, that's still £5 an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I actually left on bad terms as well, but let's finish your story. and I'll come back to mine.
So I got paid £3.80 an hour for working at
Really?
£3.80
For an actual company?
Yep. Because I was 16 and 17. When you were 18, it went up to like £7 an hour,
Right.
which is pretty decent. like at that age.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like a bit fuming, and like we were always understaffed. We always had a queue going out the door.
And you're fucking... All the things kept on going off in New Look.
Yeah. I was always lumped in the fucking changing room, which is honestly the worst job you could ever do in your life.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And on, say, like, Christmas period...
Oh, killer.
So packed, like, people would take 20 things into the changing room, and then they wouldn't hang any of it up. That's why now, when I go in a changing room, I hang it up, like, pristine.
Yeah.
And I give it back to them, and it's ready to go back out, because honestly, it was the worst thing ever. And
I think everyone should do like a week or two over Christmas period working in a shop,
Yeah.
and then everyone would treat it
exactly
much better.
Yeah. Yeah, I literally have arguments with customers.
Did you?
I had an argument with a customer once because she took about 15 things into the changing room.
Yeah.
She brought them all out with no hangers, all inside out in just a pile, like she was holding it, just a pile of clothes. And I said to her, because we were so busy, there was a queue going to the back end of the shop to go into the changing room. So I was like, can you just go and get your hangers for me and bring them out here?
And I'll hang them up.
And
But
I'll
could
hang
you just
them
grab the
up.
hangers?
Just go and get the hangers. Oh my god, she looked at me like
Like
I'd
you'd
stabbed
shat.
her son or something.
Yeah.
And I was literally like, we were just staring at each other. And then she started like cursing me in a different language. I don't know what language she's speaking. To this day, I genuinely believe she put a curse on me. Because it was the way she was saying it.
Little lady,
Like there was so much anger.
the lady with the hangers. I tell you,
And it
every
was-
time you touch a hanger, I curse you.
It was almost like she was looking at me while she was saying it, but she was talking to herself.
Right.
And that's
She's
why I
probably
was
saying,
like,
"This fucking
something's
little
going
cunt."
on here. So then she did it eventually.
Hmm.
Because I was like, I'm not going to get your hangers.
No, good.
I was like, can you see how busy this changing room is? Like, are you fucking serious? And then she did it eventually. But yeah, anyway, it was just the shittest job ever.
Mm.
And then I think I'd always do like a 9-10 hour day, and they'd be like, oh, you can only have a 15-minute break. They'd always cut my break short because they were
Yeah.
like, we're so busy, like blah blah blah. And I'd be like, can't you just get someone to come in? Like, you understaff us every weekend. Because Watford always competed with the Oxford Street store.
Yeah,
they
same.
were our big competitors.
Yeah, when I worked with River Island, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, White City did this." I'm
Oh,
like,
I'd be like,
who gives a
fuck
fuck?
off.
Who
I
gives a fuck?
hated that.
Yeah.
And yeah, one day I think she was like, I can't even really remember. I think she told me to work like 3 extra hours, and I was like, I can't. I'm busy.
Yeah.
I've got plans. 17. I had a really vibing social life.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't. I'm busy. And she was like, well, you're gonna have to cancel them because. And I was like, do you know what? Fuck off. I probably didn't say fuck off.
Yeah.
I was like, do you know what? I quit. And she was like, what? Are you just gonna walk out? And I was like, yeah.
See
But
ya.
I had to go down to the storeroom,
To get your
2 floors
stuff.
down, to get my stuff, and then I just walked out. And I was like, I said to my friends, I was like, I'm really sorry, girls, like, I'm going.
I can't stand.
Really sorry to leave you in this
That is
absolute
so-
shitter of a situation.
That is such a good way to leave a job.
I know, because that was just when I got with Toby as well.
Yeah.
So I never wanted to go to work, because when you first get with
Yeah,
someone,
yeah,
you want
yeah.
to be with them all the time.
And you're like 17. You don't really need a job.
No, I had that job for like 2 years.
Yeah.
I got another job straight after.
Well, fuck 'em then.
Yeah. So I'm really... So yeah, anyway.
Oh yeah. So
Couldn't go into Watford for 2 years because of
okay,
that.
fine.
I actually went in after 2 years and saw the same manager was there, and she
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh, Olivia. And I was like, oh, Christine.
Christine. Oh, shall I beat that name out?
She's not there anymore.
Okay.
So.
Well, fuck you, Christine.
And then, yes, I bought these trousers.
Oh, yes.
They're not my normal aesthetic. I normally wear jeans,
Mm-hmm.
black jeans pretty much every day.
Yeah.
So I was a bit like, I was showing them to Toby, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about them, like, I don't think they suit me. He was like, I think they look cool. And I was like, thing is, you can't take back sale items in New Look.
Right.
So I was like, so I'm going to have to exchange it for something. So if I find something in there that I like more, then I'll exchange it. I didn't. So I was like, I'll keep them. Started wearing them, feeling really cool wearing them. Like, I'm really enjoying it. And then I went to the toilet the other day. It didn't happen in the toilet. I just noticed in
Right.
the toilet. So obviously I pulled my trousers down, and I can see. Don't look at me.
No,
like
I know.
that.
It's just that we've gone back straight to the toilet chat again from last week. Carry on. pulled
That
your trousers
grimace
down.
face
Yeah, but
after
I
I
just
said
wasn't
that.
expecting you to do the action as well. So I pulled my trousers down. I was like, oh, okay, fine. That's quite a visceral image. No, carry on.
But obviously I can see the light through the hole in my trousers. I can see the hole. And it's quite a big hole.
It's quite a large hole. Yeah, so listeners, the reason for the bonus part of this episode is that Liv's been wearing trousers with a hole in.
For a couple of weeks now.
So you've known for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
And where is the hole?
It's right on my butt crack. But the way I normally wear this jumper anyway, which
Okay, so
covers
it's quite
it.
long, yeah.
Quite a long jumper. And then also trousers like this, they kind of ride up your bum anyway.
Right.
So even if I wasn't wearing this jumper, I think the hole would be in my butt crack.
The hole would
It would be hidden. Like
nearer
you
another hole.
can't see it. You can't see it. So
Yeah, no, that was good. I could only see it because you pointed it out.
yeah.
I'd like to add, I wasn't looking at.
I did bend down in the kitchen today to roll my trousers up there, and I think I don't know his name. They're one of the guys that works in the kitchen. I think you might have seen.
Oh no, they're going to be talking about you.
I hope
To
they
kingdom
do.
to come.
It's hilarious.
So I left, just to retrace my steps at school cleaning, I left that job, and it was something to do with the
Did
pay.
you not just leave school?
Well, yeah, obviously I did. Yeah, I
You
don't know why.
you didn't quit the
I
job. You
quit
just
it.
left school.
Did I? Yeah, obviously I just left school. No. I quit because you could go back in the summer and help paint.
Oh, what? No one's using the school.
No, but you do like painting and stuff.
Oh,
Which is
okay.
quite
That
good.
sounds quite fun.
It was quite good because all you do is me and my mate would go and you just paint walls and just fuck about.
Yeah.
It was fine. But yeah, I said, I can't work, blah, 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 blah. I was doing whatever. I can't remember now. But I quit. And then I got a letter from Queen's School saying that you owe us £100 because something to do with the payment structure. So I technically still owe my school £100 from 2009.
Oh my god.
But fuck 'em.
You've deprived a kid of a school trip there.
No. Have I? Yeah, I guess I have.
Did you ever go on like a big school trip?
Yeah, I went loads.
Did you go skiing?
No, we never did skiing. We did water sports.
Did your school do skiing?
I don't know. I can't remember, but they might have.
That ski trip was.
I don't know if they did.
I just had the best times on the ski trip.
Yeah, a lot of posh schools do ski trips. And you went to quite a good school, didn't you? Parmeters is like possibly one
I
of the
feel like
best.
ski trip's quite normal.
I'm not sure.
Like Toby's King's Langley went to the.
Yeah, but Kings Langley
Ski
is
trips.
quite an affluent area.
Yeah, but it's a shit school.
Oh, right. Oh, fuck 'em then.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, ski trips were the best. They were my that's probably the best times of my life.
I've never been skiing in my life.
Have you not?
No, I've done the dry ski slopes in Hemel. That's where I bumped into that PT again. And actually, it would have been good to be snowflake because there isn't any snow there. So
There is
fuck
now.
you. Oh, is there?
It's real
Is it
snow now,
inside?
yeah.
Oh wow, well done.
I'm actually a really good skier.
Okay,
You wouldn't expect that.
I would not expect that.
Oh, okay. I doubt myself then.
Yeah, don't worry, you'll be
I'm a sick skier.
okay. Too far. Too far.
So yeah, I feel like all the school trips were just so overpriced though.
I don't remember the cost of them, but I imagine they were like 300-400 quid.
Yeah, the ski
Each.
trips were like maybe 400 quid, maybe more.
And you think, fucking hell, because I didn't even like really think about where that money comes from. And I think, oh
Yeah,
shit.
I know what you mean.
Like my mum and dad, fair play, thank you mum, thank you dad, thanks
Yeah,
everyone
thanks for that.
for letting me go and paying for it. Because I just thought, oh yeah, I'll just go, I'll just turn up,
Yeah.
and the school will be fine. But that's what
Yeah, you just saw it as a letter. You
that's
didn't
what
think
life
of
was
it as
like
a-
under New Labour, mate. Everyone just thought, fuck it, it's free money. Brilliant. God, what a time.
Yeah,
Anyway, right, so we've revealed the hole in his trousers
and our first jobs.
and our first jobs. We didn't even know that was going to happen. Thanks for listening. Should I put? I guess I have to put that bonus. So we'll be back in a second. I might just put. Actually, I'm going to put that as just a separate episode. That little 10-minute bonus thing,
Okay.
and we'll do it like that. So
Okay.
it's easier. Once again, thanks for listening. Ahoy to our American partner. What do they say over there? Yeehaw. Hey, I'm walking. Let's cover all the bases. If you're from New York, hey, I'm listening here.
Howdy.
Howdy toody to you.
I feel like hey is quite an American.
Yeah, okay.
Hey.
Hi. Right, yeah, thanks for listening. Subscribe, download, tell your friends about us because we are ready to launch into the stratosphere. Oh, that's just stand on. Right. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.